Hi, good day. You are welcome to another session of the Startup Growth Program, strictly powered by Startup Launch Code. The Startup Growth Program is a bi-weekly session where we discuss different topics that will help businesses and startups to scale. This program is powered by Startup Launch Code, a startup growth um, marketing agency here in Nigeria. So today we'll be looking at a very interesting topic that so we'll be looking at the power of first mover advantage, what startups should know. So during the course of this session, we'll be learning a whole lot about what exactly the first mover advantage is and how you can take advantage of that at a startup for your business and for your startup. Another person than that Kennedy, a growth specialist with Startup Launch Code. So I'll be the one taking you through this lovely session. So what are those things we'll be looking at during the course of this session? The first thing we'll be looking at introduction to what first mover advantage is. Then after that, we will learn what exactly is a first mover advantage. What are the benefits that comes with a first mover advantage? Then after that, we'll be looking at some of the strategies that you can use to maximize the advantage that comes with being a first mover. Then we'll be looking at case studies of and examples of startups that have actually utilized this particular concept for the success of their business. So it's going to be a very interesting session. I would advise you get a pen and a paper so you can actually jot key things down. Yeah, thank you. So let's get into it. So before I go on to discuss exactly what first mover advantage is, I will start with this a quote, uh, and that quote is from or by Raymond Koch. So he said, "The internet moves very fast. In the old world, we can afford to sit and analyze forever, but in a new world, the first mover has an advantage." So you'll be looking at this is a very very good and interesting quote. You can't take the way things are run in the 90s, in the 80s to how things are run now. We live in a very fast moving time where things are happening very fast. So the only way you can be successful as a startup is when you are able to move ahead of time and take that first move, so you can have that advantage over your competitor. So it is a very interesting quote by Raymond Kroc. So yeah, what exactly is a first mover advantage? What exactly is a first mover advantage? So that is what we'll be starting with. Said our first mover advantage refers to that competitive advantage that a company or an organization gain by being the first to enter a market or introduce a new product or service. So when you're talking about a first mover advantage, so first of all, you need to know, okay, what a first mover is. So a first mover is a company or is a startup or a someone who enters into a brand new market. So that particular product has never existed, but they are pioneering that particular solution for your audience. So that is what they call a first mover. So the first mover advantage is not talking about those advanced competitive advantage that comes with a company or a startup that looks at a new market, and introduces either a product or service to its customer. So it simply means that product has never existed. You are pioneering that particular market with your product. So every advantage that comes with that entry in the market for the first time with a new product is what we term as a first mover advantage. So it's those competitive advantage that comes with you pioneering a concept, an idea into the market to solve your customers problem. So what are the benefits of being the first mover? What are the benefits that comes with being the first mover in the market? Number one, So, being a first mover, one of the benefits of you pioneering an idea or concept into the market, it is that you become a market leader and you are able to gain brand recognition. So, when a company first be the first to enter a market or introduce a new product or service, it has the opportunity to establish itself as a leader in the market segment. So let's take for example, if you are talking about taxi, today, the first thing that comes to everybody's mind is Uber, because Uber revolutionized the way taxis are being used by individuals. So because they are the first person to come up with the idea of, oh, I can stay in my house, book my taxi, and I don't need to still outside under the sun waiting for a taxi to come. You can just be in the comfort of your home, book your ride. The taxi comes to the front of your house, pick you to wherever you are going, and drops you off. So because they are able to pioneer that idea, they've become a thought leader in that particular industry, and they gain that brand recognition. Another good example is Indomie noodles. Now, Indomie noodles came into the market when the Nigerian market is not used to noodles. Now they're able to what to become a thought leader that even as of now, all other noodle brands are regarded as Indomie. So there are other noodle brand, but because Indomie noodles was the first to push the idea of fast food into the market, they are able to what they've gained the market. They've been considered to be the leader in that aspect, and also every other brand that came after them, even though their names are not Indomie, people prefer to call them what Indomie noodles. So when you pioneer an idea into the market, you are the first to enter into the market. You are able to what to gain that market leadership and also earn that brand recognition. Yeah, another benefit of being the pioneer of an idea or a first mover is that you are able to acquire customers and what gain customer loyalty. So by being the first to offer a service or a product, you can attract early adopters who are eager to try out new product. Yes, when it comes to customer acquisition, there is what we call the early adopter. So these are the people that are always eager to try out new technologies, new solutions. So because you are the first to enter the market, you are able to get this kind of customers, and if you are able to put in a very good retention strategy, it helps you to gain what we call is the biggest market share, because one, you'll be able to get these early adopters, retain them, and what they can also become a loyal customer, because they follow you through the rank from inception till you got what we call product market fit, and so you're able to meet their needs. So being a first mover, it helps you to acquire early adopters and also win what we call a loyal customers. Yeah, number three, technological invention or innovation or expertise. Said first movers have the opportunity to lead the way in technology innovation within the industry. Now, this is another good benefit of being a first mover. It helps you to come up with different innovations. Let's take for example, Tesla as an example. Tesla are pioneer the electric car industry. Now, because they've been able to be the first mover, they've come up with different brands of electric cars, and they've been able to come up with different innovations in that industry. And what does this mean? Because Tesla has a lot of money to put into research and development, they're able to give us different unique brand of what's it called of electric cars. So when it comes to being pioneer of an idea, you are able to come up with different technical innovations, and also become an expert in your industry, because people see you as an expert, because one, you are the leading leader in that industry. You're also the pioneer of that product or idea, and yes, you are able to serve a very good market. Yeah. Number four is the network effect and strategic alliance. Now, first mover can benefit from network effects where the value of their product or service increases as their customer or user join the platform. Now, this means that like for example, you come into a market as a first timer, you're able to gain the early adopters. Once this product is meeting their customers' needs, what do? They also tell their friends, and their friends tell their friends, and their friends tend to have it. That's what we call a network effect. So one user brings another user brings another user. So with this, you are able to what to win a lot of customers, attract new users, and you're able to what to gain what we call a market share, that even when a competitor comes into the market, you already have a large customer base, and all you just need to do is what look for strategies to what to continuously retain these customers and give them the best of service. So these are some of the benefits that comes with being a first mover in what in a particular industry or that you serve. So now that you've seen the what first mover is and what are the benefits that comes with being a first mover in your industry, now there are certain strategies that you need to take so that you can fully maximize this being a first mover. Now, being the first to the market does not instantly grant guarantee results. For example, when it comes to a very good example is BlackBerry. So BlackBerry came into the market as one of the pioneers of smartphone, but because they were not able to use some of the strategies that I'll be talking about, they were not able to capture the smartphone industry. Apple came in, Samsung came in, and they were able to to chase BlackBerry out of the market. So you need to follow some of the strategies I'll be discussing now to take advantage of you being the first mover into the market. So what are the strategies that you can use to fully maximize the first mover advantage? Number one, rapid iteration and continuous improvement. Yes, being first to the market, like I said, does not guarantee instant success. You need to look for a way to continuously iterate your product and improve on customer feedback. Yes, you are first into the market, you are bringing a new product, you've gotten the early adopters. Now, what you can actually do is use these early adopters to improve your product and the kind of service you are giving. So you need to constantly get customer feedback, look at the market trend, look at the emerging technologies, and improve your product to meet your customers' needs. Like the example of BlackBerry I stated earlier. Now BlackBerry came into the market with a very good with a very good product. People loved it, people were using it, but because they could not improve their products, they could not see they could not evolve as the market was evolving. They were kicked out of the market. So you need to, being a first mover into the market, you need to continuously get feedback from your early adopters. Look at your market trend, look at the emerging technology, and infuse that into your products so that you can constantly be satisfying your early adopters and your customers. So you need to continuously improve and iterate your product to meet your customers' need. Number two, you need to be customer centric and if look for a way to integrate customers' feedback. Your first mover should prioritize understanding their target audience, their pain points, and their references. Now, you need to actively seek customer feedback, not just seeking the feedback. You need to look for a way to integrate that feedback into your product so that you can actually meet your customers' needs effectively. So if you are not customer centric, if you are not looking for a way to integrate your feedback into your product or your service, you will lose those customers because if come a competitor comes in and was able to meet those customer needs, even as an early adopter, they are going to leave you for your competitor. So you need to look for a way to integrate customer feedback into your product and service so you can continuously meet your customers' need. Yes, you need to be flexible and adapt to changing market condition. Yes, like I said, we live in a very fast changing time. Things are changing, technologies are changing, customers' behavior is changing. So you need to be flexible with your ideas, with your product, so that you can always adapt to the current market trends, your customers, what's it called, customers changing behavior. So you need to be flexible with that. Then the next thing is that you also need to protect your you need to do your intellectual property protection. Yes, because it's a new idea, people are going to want to steal your idea. So you need to look for a way to safeguard your ideas. You need to look for a way to trademark your brand name, your do copyright protection, trade secret, do a whole lot of things so that people don't just copy and paste your ideas and beat you out of the market. So these are some of the strategies you can actually use to take advantage of being a first mover in your industry. So let's look at some of the examples of startup that have used this first mover to their own advantage and scale their business. So last time I talked about Airbnb. So Airbnb came into the market when people were to actually disrupt the hospitality industry. What did they do? They see that people who are traveling will always need an accommodation, and we have people in countries who are also willing to to let that have spare room and will want to like make money. So what do? They look for a way to meet that need, get travelers who are looking for accommodation and link them to users who have houses and are ready to let to share and make some money. So they are able to came into the market and we're able to to pioneer the hospitality industry by connecting homeowners and travelers seeking accommodation. Can see they do that, they iterate their product, and now Airbnb is one of the when it comes to hospitality industry, I think they are number one in that industry as at today. So another brand that has revolutionized things is the Uber. Now I started Uber for initially all you have to do is go out, stay under the sun or under the rain and wait for a taxi to come. But now with Uber, you can stay at the comfort of your home, open your app, and you can actually book a ride. It comes to your front of your house, pick you up and take you to wherever you want to go. So they were able to to disrupt the transportation industry by being creative and being pioneer of, oh, I can actually stay in, book my ride for anywhere without me needing to worry about delay or something. So being a first mover, like I said, it's not about you just coming into the market. You need to look for winning strategies that will help you to take full advantage of being first in the market. Yeah, so yeah, that is what we'll be looking at today. So being a first mover, like I said, does not actually guarantee success. You need to take a whole lot of steps so that you can maximize that first mover advantage. Thank you for joining the section today. If you have any questions or you need us to help you come up with a strategy for your startup, you can reach out to us on all our social media handles, and you can book like a 30-minute discovery session with us as well. So you can check us our website on www.startuplaunchco.co. We will be glad to help you scale your business. Thank you.